What's going on, Solar family? How are you guys doing? It's James here. Hopefully you're having an amazing morning or even evening whenever you're watching this video. But if you guys are watching me live, say what's up, say hello. And if you're watching me on replay, hashtag replay. And if you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, right? Subscribe to my channel so you guys get all my videos as it comes out. So, are you looking for strategies? Like you want to learn all the strategies and how to generate solar leads? And if you are, you're definitely watching the right videos, right? Because I'm going to go over the 10 strategies on how to generate solar leads, right? Actually, it's 11, but 10 just sounds better, right? So you can pick and choose whatever strategy you want to use, whatever you're comfortable with, right? And all these strategies work, don't get me wrong, but there's a few strategies, actually one, that's literally gonna knock this whole lead generation out of the park, out of all these strategies, right? But I wanna reveal to you guys every single strategy you can use, right? If you guys have something more creative, please let me know, but these are the ones that I know, right? First thing you can do, this is pretty simple, and anyone can do this, right? Without any skill. Well, obviously you need some skill, but you can actually canvas, right? You can do door-to-door canvassing. Right? So basically, this is just going to a neighborhood and knocking on doors. Now, obviously, you have to have some sort of pitch, right? There are a lot of great people out there that can teach you some great pitches. I'm not one of them, right? Because I do all my lead generation online. And that's what drove me to start looking for ways to generate leads online, because I wasn't a good door knocker, right? And some of you guys that are watching this video, you guys are amazing, right? And it does work. But you definitely need some coaching and some help if you guys are planning to do this. But everyone can do this, right? Everyone can do this. Once you have the right pitch, everyone can actually door knock, right? To build up a pipeline of leads, right? The second thing you can do is you can buy data and cold call, right? You're gonna buy this data from a credible source, right? This is really, really important. And also make sure if you're deciding to do cold calling activities, make sure that the data that you're buying, right? Especially if it's not your own data, meaning that it's not your homeowner, or maybe they didn't opt in to your opt-in page and someone's selling you data, make sure it's legit. And also make sure it's been scrubbed through the DNC list, right? The do not call list, because your company and yourself can get into a lot of trouble if you guys just buy data from some random person and then you start cold calling them and that person complains and they're on the DNC list. Be very, very careful, right? Be very, very careful. The third strategy is tabling events. Table events. You can table an event, whether that's at your church, whether maybe it's at your kid's school, or maybe at the farmer's market. I've seen guys at the pool store, right? Or building relationships with small little hardware stores and things like that. You can actually table an event, right? This is a really, really good opportunity as well. You can, go to some sort of real estate event and you can ask them, hey, can I table an event? Notice you guys having a little conference or whatnot. I'd love to, table an event. And the thing is, guys, before we get even deeper into this, one thing you guys really need to understand as solar entrepreneurs is you should always have a budget for marketing, right? Keep that in mind. To really take your business to the next level, you should have some sort of marketing budget for yourself, whether that's a couple $100s a month or whether that's a couple $1,000s a month. You should at least stash away, this is my suggestion, you should at least put away 20% of what you've earned, right, from a commission to marketing, right? Meaning that, for example, you made $1,000 on a commission. Obviously, you guys are making more. If you made $1,000 on a commission, $200 of that commission should always go back to reinvest into marketing, right? Whether, you're buying more flyers, which I don't suggest, but if that's what you do and that's what's working for you, keep going. But in general, you should always stash away 20% of what you've earned and reinvest it back into marketing, right? I can't stress that enough. And look at the behavior of like big companies. Say for example, Apple. Apple spends millions of dollars on marketing so they can get their product in front of all of our faces, right? And look and imagine how many Apple devices are out there, right? Apple, phones, you got the Apple computers, Apple iPads, Apple watches, right? And if they don't invest heavily in marketing, their competition will get ahead of them and get a piece of that market, right? So I highly suggest to always put money aside, right? You should have at least $200 to $300 every single month. But for you personally, if you're making big commissions, you're making maybe $10,000 plus every single month of commission, you should put at least $2,000 back into marketing, right? I know it sounds kind of scary, but actually it's not, right? It's not. When you become a solar entrepreneur, you literally need to take off the W-2 hat and really think about your business and how you can grow your business, right? It's great that you're making money, but think about how can I scale this so I can take my income to the next level. And the only way you're gonna do that is definitely learn from other people, always invest in yourself, but always put at least 20% aside, whatever that commission is, set it aside for marketing, right? Set it aside for marketing, can't stress that enough. So tabling events, right? Super easy, super simple to do. You can go to the pool stores and things like that. Next one is a solar party. Basically, you can ask, your installed homeowners or the homeowners that you already have in your pipeline to host a solar party for you, right? Maybe you're gonna give them a little something. Maybe you're gonna give them a 500. Well, not 500. You're gonna give them maybe the ones that sign up. You're gonna give them a gift card. But maybe you give them a $50 gift card, $100 gift card to Home Depot or whatnot, right? So basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna host a solar party at that homeowner's house, and you're gonna showcase the current system that's already installed on their home, right? Or even during the install, right? You're gonna have a solar party outside the house, right? You can have balloons, you can have radio going, maybe yourself or a couple buddies can wave some street signs around to try to attract more homeowners to see what the heck you guys are doing over there, right? So solar party is another strategy, right? This one is really old school. It still works, but it has a really, really low